The Arithmetist by Brandon Sanderson is an audacious little novel, complete with mystery and world-building plot twists. But its most intriguing aspect is its magic system, which is based on geometry. Did Brandon Sanderson do the impossible and make maths, to a math hater like myself, interesting? The Arithmetist, a small novel Brandon Sanderson took 6 years to write, beginning it before he started with the Wheel of Time and finishing it afterwards. This was an interesting 350-page read, but how does it compare to his more ambitious works? Watch through to the end as I dive into world building, characters, plot, overall and age rating. Shoot a line of vigor at the subscribe button and the thumbs up button and comment what you think of The Arithmetist. Honestly, I really enjoy having a back and forth of people with similar interests. But now it is time to dive into world building. 9 out of 10. With Brandon Sanderson, you are guaranteed a brilliantly crafted world. Arithmetics, a system based on geometry. This makes you want to grab a piece of chalk and try out the Matson defense or the Ballantine defense. Every part, every combination relies on common sense. In essence, it's like playing chess. What is very special though, is how well arithmetics is tied to the world. It has influenced history, culture, society, and religion. They're even connected to the main danger of this world, the wild chalklings. Alright, I'll tell you something. Wild chalklings are bloody terrifying. I'm serious, the scenes that include them are some of the best in the book. Adding the element of horror to this novel is how much like a nightmare it is. You're running away from these two-dimensional, skittering little things, and they are faster than you, and they will eat you up from the inside. That sounds like a lot of nightmares that I know. The Tower of Nebraska is where they came from, and I have a theory. How about the Tower of Nebraska is from Nebraska? After all, that is Brandon Sanderson's home state. Did I forget to tell you that this world is a gearpunk variation of Earth? Very interesting, and it connects to the chalklings through how they react to ticking, which is sometimes against them and sometimes not. But the greatest part, I think, is the mystery surrounding them. Who draws them? What are the forgotten? And what are their motives? In the end, they have an incredibly alien feel to them. So many hints, but no conclusions, because this is a single book and Brandon Sanderson is still working on the sequel. Anyways, I've already spent too much time on world building, but now onto the other aspects that didn't do as well. Characters, 6 out of 10. Yep, not very good. I mean, the characters are all wonderfully colorful, quirky, three-dimensional, and likable. Joel is an excellent protagonist that goes along with the trope of a person trying to get into a magic school, but with a twist. He isn't magical. Nalazar is nice and unlikable. Fitch is sympathetic, and Inspector Harding, while you can positively hear him barking orders. Here I am, giving you all the good things about the characters, but what drove the rating down? Well, the exact same problem I had with the plot. And I will expand on it once I've given everything good about the plot, tying it to characters in what went wrong with this book, preventing it from truly reaching the next level. Plot, 6 out of 10. Same as the characters. The beginning was nice and shocking, giving us a short but sweet introduction into what is this world's speciality and what is terrifying about it. The murder mystery, combined with the magic mystery, really created some good head-scratching moments. As for subplots, man, I really ship Joel and Melody. But here, now, is what is wrong with the plot and with its characters. Where is the theme? Okay, yes, there are themes, but where is the theme in the climax? No big moral realizations? No wave of emotions that creates the famous sand launch? I had just about the same problem with The Alloy of Law, which you should go check out. I mean, here's what I think the main theme is. Creativity versus discipline, chalklings and geometric shapes. The wild chalklings and the ticking of the eternally disciplined clock. But it was not explored at all. While Joel did have some character growth, it was not at all connected with the climax. Unfortunate. Overall, 7 out of 10. While this was an excellent read, it couldn't measure up with the Stormlight Archive and Mistborn Era 1's pure emotion, which made it fall short. What I will say, though, is how well the atmosphere was built. You could really feel the fear in the air. And yes, it did make geometry interesting to a more philosophically minded person like myself. So read it if you haven't already. But now onto the last part. Age rating, 13 plus. Really, the only thing is that these wild chalklings are super scary and create a lot of suspense. Some accounts of their killing is quite brutal, but most deaths happen off screen. Page, other than that, Brando Sando really showed his clean language here. This is an excellent, maturing book to read for all ages. Anyway, until my next video, Veronwë out.